Hello, and welcome to the video about Anime 2025. So I'm not gonna talk much, so let's get into the video. Oh, I forget Happy New Year, guys. May wishes of you come true. Jumping into the sequel, we've got the big name, like Solo Leveling Season 2, which is expected to be released on January 4th, 2025. It is expected to cover chapters 45 to 89. This will comprise another 5 story arcs, starting with the Red Gate arc, covering chapters 46 to 55. From there, it transitions into the intense Demon Castle arc, spanning chapters 56 to 61. Next up is the Retesting Rank arc, a shorter but critical section from chapters 61 to 64. Then comes the Hunter's Guild Gate arc, which dominates the story from chapters 65 to 75. Finally, the season wraps up with the climax of the Return to Demon Castle arc, extending all the way to chapter 89. Next anime is Season 2 of Kaiju number 8, which will most probably release in July 2025. If you haven't seen this anime, its story is about a world where giant monsters known as Kaijus threaten humanity, and the defense forces are tasked with eliminating these monsters. Once they are done with their job, the sweepers working under the Professional Kaiju Cleaner Corporation are left to clean up and dispose of the remains. Our protagonist is Kafka Hibino, a 32-year-old man. And yeah, I know that motherfucker's 32. He's not actually a high school boy or teenager. Anyway, he's working as a sweeper, even though he has always wanted to join the defense forces. After many failed attempts to join them, he gave up on his dream. However, he was once again reminded of his dream when an ambitious 18-year-old named Leno Ichikawa joined his cleaning team. One time, after they were almost killed by a kaiju, a parasite-type kaiju entered Kafka's body, giving him the ability to transform into a kaiju. And as you guys always know, when an MC gets his powers, he starts kicking the asses of girls. Oh, my bad. I mean kaijus. So give it a try if you haven't seen it. It's good. If you have seen it, leave a comment about what you think. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Dandadan Season 2, expected to release in July 2025. I'm not going to talk about it much since, given its popularity and hype, it's basically about a boy who gets the power of a ghost by sacrificing his balls. I mean, he didn't scarefissing his balls purposefully. It was sucked out by a ghost grandma. Okay, now it's awkward. You guys know what I mean. So the story is around finding his lost nuts. Anyway, moving on to the Tensura series, also known as That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. The 4th season is expected to release this year. If you haven't seen this series yet, you're seriously missing out. This is a story as simple as the title suggests. A young man dies in our world and is reborn as a slime in another world. But of course, he gets ridiculous powers right from the start. Classic isekai escapism at its best. From there, we follow our slime hero, who shares our modern 21st century perspective. As he discovers this new world, grows stronger, and starts building his own nation. Maybe it's just me, but this story really hits a nerve. I've always loved strategic development games, like Age of Empires, Harvest Moon, or even Minecraft. The idea of building something from the ground up in a new world is just too good to pass up. So, give it a chance, you probably won't regret it. Next on our list is The Beginning After the End, or known as TEEB 8, which is expected to release this year, around April. It's a story that follows the king of a certain kingdom, reincarnated as Arthur Leon in a world full of magic and monsters. He's given a second chance to fix his past mistakes, but despite his impressive swordsmanship and magical abilities, he's constantly faced with challenges that push him beyond his limits. The magic system is unique, blending elements like fire, wind, and lightning, and the story dives deep into moral dilemmas and tough choices. It's a captivating journey of growth, strength, and sacrifice. Definitely worth adding to your Anime 2025 list. If you don't have one, just subscribe to me. Let's move on to the last anime we're going to talk about in this video. It's none other than Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, which is expected to release this year. It's going to cover so many epic fights, like the battle with Akaza versus Tanjiro and Giyu, and Zenitsu versus Kaigaku. As we all know, Demon Slayer animation is top tier, so we can expect some epic battle scenes. I mean, look at this goddamn explosion. I think they did spend the entire budget of Blue Lock Season 2 to create only this. And since there's so much anime releasing in 2025, I'm going to make another part and put the link in the comment section. If there is no link, that means I'm still creating. So if you guys enjoying my content, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment your favorite show so that I can review it later. Thanks for watching, guys.